Alright, so there's 2 goals this week. Number 1, ride as much as possible. We're talking like real pro hours. And then number 2, might be audacious, but I want to try and match my salary that I had at my old full-time job in a week. So we're looking at just over $2,000. Okay, just got into town, we've got our first order. I just had an Uber Eats order from her. Thank you. I am really worried that that's going to spill on the journey there. Got these little cup holders, but it's quite a lean that I've got on this roadie. Okay, they've put this little like sticker on it. Let's hope that helps. Okay, this is going to be like the smoothest I've ever tried to ride. I'm going to feel so bad if I get there and it's just half a cappuccino because the rest is spilt through my bag. Okay, this is big moment of truth stuff. Okay. Okay. Oh. Barely any spillage. That is unreal. I'm so stoked about that. Alright, first delivery is a success. Been going now for 1 hour, ridden 18 kilometers, we've made $9. So, not the best hourly rate. Just an Uber Eats order for Andrew. It gives me anxiety, mate. But they put like a sticker over the cap, and then it was fine. So we'll be alright. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that one's. This one's really testing the stability. Okay, Andrew, haven't got there yet, but I just want to say sorry if I give you only half a bloody iced latte. Pretty sure this one's going to be half spilt throughout my bag. I'm trying to like ride as vertical as I can and as smooth as I can, but so this is how much I can do, mate. Speed bump. Oh. All right, let's see what we're working with. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. That's still pretty full. Couple splashes, but that surprisingly worked well. Okay, my plan at the moment between like the morning and lunch rush is just to try and bank as many meters on the bike as possible, because as well as trying to earn a lot of money this week, we're also going for that real pro hours of training. So super high volume, we're gonna try and get as many meters on the bike done as we can. But the maximum you can do is 12 hours a day, which is already like a pretty cooked amount of time to spend on the bike, but we cannot do any longer than 12 hours. So I started at 6:30 this morning, which means we can run through until 6:30 tonight. Have to remember though that this is like a whole week thing. Like I can try and hit a big number today, but we actually have a whole week to go. All right, food is done and we've just had another delivery come through. Perfect, thank you. Cool, thank you. Is that all?
Yes.
Perfect. Unreal, thank you. All right, no drinks, that means we can rip it. Hey mate, just the Uber Eats order for Peter. Thanks mate, cheers. Thanks mate, cheers. Hello. Thank you very much. Okay, currently halfway through day 1. We're 6 hours in. We've covered 70 kilometers and we've made 80 or so. We've made $75. Pretty solid. Just waiting for the traffic lights to change and then we can get this next delivery done, and that should bump us up to above $80. Bullshit. Okay. Okay, that last delivery involved going down a pretty steep hill, and then check out the automatic email I got from Uber. They're tracking everything. They think I'm delivering with a car. I've been on the bike for like almost 7 hours now, so legs are a little bit tired. Thank you. I've only covered like 76 kilometers now. Just like the deliveries around here have been really short. Okay, I've gone to the wrong place. What are the odds of there being 2 Chinese restaurants, both called Lee's? Perfect, thank you. Okay, this does not feel like where I'm meant to be. Okay, food was delivered, but those apartments were like a maze. Okay, this McDonald's is kind of notorious for being the dodgy McDonald's in town, so I'm definitely locking my bike up here. You know, it's a rough McDonald's when they've got the Perspex glass up between the customers and themselves. Alright, bike's still there, that's a good sign. Alright, that's day 1 done. we covered 133 kilometers over 12 hours and 10 minutes. We made $173. It's day 2 now. Look, day 1, obviously just a warm up. I mean, 21 deliveries, $173, 133K cycling. Those are rookie numbers. We can do way better than that. It's time to get serious. Okay, we're in town. We've got our first order of the day from 7-Eleven. Let's go. So look, not sure what I'm going to be picking up from 7-Eleven, but if they ask me to fill up my backpack with gasoline, I'm going to have to politely decline. Morning, I just had the Uber Eats order for soda. Okay, there's no coffees in this one, so that's a massive win. So I hadn't even left the house for the first delivery and we got another one, so could be on for a pretty good day here. Thank you, dude. Nice, thank you. Okay, we've got 2 iced coffees. This is the pinnacle of difficulty level for Uber Eats delivery. This sport reminds me a lot of fishing, right? Like I'm basically just circling all the fast food joints waiting for a bite. We've got another order. I forgot to say it, but fish on. Morning, I just have the order for Lachlan. You know, I don't mean to judge people, but a lot of these orders only require me to ride like 400 meters. Today had the Uber Eats order, Tony. Hey mate, I just had the order for Mara. 2 loaves of bread, yeah. The problem with trying to make money from Uber Eats delivery is that you're actually spending a lot more calories than I would on a normal job. So what I'm really prioritizing this week is food that's giving me the most calories per dollar. It's got a great mixture here of a peanut butter and Nutella sandwich combination. Highly recommend. You can see some clouds coming in on the horizon there. I'm really hoping that's not a warning of what's to come over the next couple of days. Okay, conditions are not favourable, especially given this old road bike has got some very worn rim brakes and it's very hard to stop in the wet. I'm not going to go in because I'm like dripping wet, so I'm trying to get them to come out to me. Perfect, thank you very much. This order's on the highway. This is really where I don't want to be in the wet. Okay, we have to get across the highway over there. Okay, I've made it halfway across the road. This is not the safest position to be in. Alright, we made it. Okay, no more highway deliveries. 7 hours in, we've covered 83 kilometers, we've made $106. It's been a gnarly day. I just had the order for Zaz. Yeah, thank you. Alright, orders are actually rolling through pretty quick in the wet. I guess no one wants to go out, especially not other Uber riders. Doing the grilled burgers now, but the problem is my phone is on like 3% battery, and if I don't have any battery, I won't be able to verify the order. I've got the street name and number memorized, so I'm just hoping I can at least get old matey's food. Okay, we got them done just in time. Back home now. Phone is on charge. I need to recharge as well, and then we'll go again. Hey, just the order for Josh. Order for Lacey. Let's go. Hey, good. I just had the order for Riley. Solid day, 121 kilometers over 11 hours and 35 minutes of cycling, and we made $166. Keep going. Yeah, exactly right. It's just a couple of birds. Right. Okay, after 1 hour and 41 minutes, we're off the mark. We've got our first order. Alright, before we can even get back on the bike, we've got another one. Day 3 and I'm still making rookie errors. I went to the wrong subway. Okay, I literally just rode like 20 minutes out to this McDonald's and I get here and they said some other Uber rider has picked up the order and is taking it to the customer. And we are now like way out of town as well. So I need to ride all the way back in. I mean, this is good for meters, but it's really bad for daily earnings. We're off to a pretty slow start, not gonna lie. I mean, we've been going for 3 hours now. We've covered 34 kilometers, but we've only made $18. Before we go, we need to take care of some very important business, and that is sun safety. Australia is a tough place for gingers. Hey, said the order for Layla. Okay, good. Just the order for Essie. Oh, I'm very hungry. I've not been home to have lunch today, so we're really running low on energy. Might need to stop somewhere around here to refuel. Going to the wrong delivery address and it's on the other side of town. This next one's up the hill behind me. It doesn't look that steep on camera, but it's like 18% gradient. Flat power, 595 watts. Far out. More hills. Well, hills are tough, but at least you get to go down. Very solid day. We've hit $188, 12 hours and 15 minutes or so, and 151 kilometers of cycling. All right, it's day 4. Bit of a late start this morning. Boyfriend Judy's had me on the beach doing a Pilates class. But we're back online now, ready to start taking some orders. First order of the day, and as per tradition, it's another coffee order. All right, I was quick to drop off that last order because the rain is back. I've seen some weird orders come in so far, but have a go at this. Can you imagine what these guys are eating? Sun's starting to come back out. We've been going for 2 hours and 6 minutes, covered 25 kilometers and made $25. We probably could have made a bit more money if we started earlier this morning, but boyfriend duties come first at the moment, especially given that I'm unemployed and Lauren is actually the breadwinner in the relationship. Okay, have a go at this. It really shows how weak my brakes are on my bike because I use my right foot to slow down. Here's the cleat on my left shoe and on my right. That's why I get freaked out in the wet. All right, those orders are dropped off, but before I take any more, I think I need to head to the bike shop. Okay, do you guys have look cleats? All right, the bike shop didn't have the cleats we need, so we're just gonna have to risk it. Santa's at school. It's another late night. I am very tired today. So I've gone for the sub with all the salads on, because they don't charge any extra for the salads, and we're still going for the most calories per dollar. On the motorbike. How you doing? How are you? Good. How's the motorbike go?
Less hard work than that.
Alright, all in all, pretty solid day. Went for like a bit over 9 hours, made $160, rode a bit over 100k, but boy, I'm tired. Definitely need some rest. All right, day 5, bit of a different one today because I've only got one delivery, but it's a pretty special one. Now we're still in for a pretty big day because Mum doesn't live in Newcastle. Really not a fan of highway riding, but it's very nice now to be back out on the country roads. Made it. Is it for Mum?
Mum, is there a mum in the house?
There you go. Yeah. All right, so I took the train home last night. Honestly, a little bit lazy, but it's day 6 now, feeling super well rested, ready to get into another big day. Also, my siblings got me this nice new helmet. We're coming into the second last day now, so trying to get as many orders and as many Ks in as we can before those 7 days run out. 3.5 hours, 50K, and we've made $45. I mean, that is still technically below minimum wage, but it's not too bad compared to other days, I guess. So I know it's pretty overcast, but I am also pretty pale. Okay, I must say, Uber Eats is definitely more of like a dry weather kind of sport. So that building there is where I went to university, and I'll bet I could really freak the students out if I went inside in my Uber Eats uniform and told them that I used to study there too. They'll be thinking, is this what my future holds? Look at that. That is unreal. Chicken schnitzel, mashed potato, and veggies. It's like the most nutritious thing I've eaten all week.
Nothing here to see, just a kid like me trying to cut some tea.
I don't know if apartment orders are worth it. I'm really trying to tread gently on my cleats because I've called like every bike shop in Newcastle and no one has Look cleats in stock. I've had to come back home because my rear brake is like non-functional now. You can see how worn the brake pads are. They're pretty well back to metal. And she's not really gripping. Now I'm like the least competent bike mechanic in the world, so wish me luck here as I try and tighten these up. Alright, it really feels like we're getting into the tough part of the week. I mean, my cleats are almost gone, my brake pads are just about disintegrated, but we are halfway through the second last day. So we've got like 1.5 days, less than 1.5 days. Let's try and finish this out. Fingers crossed the bike holds up and fingers crossed my legs hold up. Oh, more deliveries to the top of the hill. Brutal. Oh, late night hills. All right, riding home and wrapping up day 6. Not a bad day. I mean, only earned $125, so actually our lowest earnings day, but we rode 144K on the bike, so pretty solid volume. And finishing day 6, that means now we've only got 1 day left. So last day on the job for me. Now, Uber hasn't said anything, but I'm wondering if they're gonna throw me like a farewell party. Maybe get my colleagues around, bake some cakes. Tell you what though, it is a nice feeling to actually be leaving a job on my own terms for a change. I don't know if Uber knows it's my last day, but they're giving me like no work. Okay, super slow morning. We've been going for like 3.5 hours. We've only had 1 order, but I do have a good plan to increase my average speed.
Oh, just think of the time. Art and love so strange. Said you never know. Way to blame and hide the truth. I know that some will say.
Well guys, I hope it looks cool because it's not very practical. First order's just come in on the TT bike. Let's get it to them extremely fast.
I need it so bad. I needed to try. Needed to buy.
Realising too, I can't actually go into TT while I've got an order in the back, otherwise their drinks are going to be all over the place.
Never get old.
The vest was getting way too hot and it was costing me watts as well. I was losing my aero advantage.
Taking our time, or just standing in the rain. Mean what you said, oh, and mean it to me.
So even with like this huge backpack on, you can actually ride a lot quicker on a TT bike with like full aero kick compared to what I was doing the previous few days.
Oh, but coming and mean it to me. I need it so bad. I need it to try. Need it to
100 kilometers and $67 to finish out the last day, which finishes out a pretty epic week.
I need never get old.